Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Just a short warm-up time here. Because the day is busy. I need to keep the clock in my mind, I guess. Also forgot something. For me. But yeah, it's interesting. I got surprisingly beta access for Street Fighter 6, and as a result we can try it out. I'm not an expert on Street Fighter, although I play fighting games, so I know how they work, I know terminology and so on. I also tried out Street Fighter 5 like some ages ago a little bit, but I'm not really good, so can consider me an absolute beginner kind of in this. So I also like watching like Evo Street Fighter or stuff like that when big tournaments are. I tend to watch those as well. So it's not like I'm completely unfamiliar with the game, but still nowhere even close to something that could be considered skillful or so. I'm just surprised how little time I have. Well, we have maybe an hour or so to test it. It's really unfortunate that the the closed beta must be this weekend. It's literally the worst for me to find time playing the game, which is unfortunate. Last weekend would have been much better, but yeah, this weekend I basically no time for it. Very unfortunate, because I would have loved to spend some 8 or some hours in it. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure how long the beta ends tomorrow already, which is also unfortunate. Would have been great if that's the case. Maybe later today we could also jump into it again. Like, I don't know, in let's say 7 hours or so. I don't know when I'm back. But yeah, I'm not I have to leave in like, I don't know, an hour or so. An hour and 10 minutes, something like that. And yeah, maybe we can get some practice in, maybe get some matches, try some stuff out. I'll be right back. I forgot something. Okay, I'm back, I hope. Hopefully, yeah, you can hear me. I think you can hear in-game. Maybe in-game is a bit less loud, but considering we played some Dark Souls previously, maybe make it a little bit louder. But yeah, as said, it's a bit unfortunate that it's this time. I did nothing in the game. Like, I just started, I just skipped some of the intro, created like an avatar character, whatever you call it. And checked the settings. So I think I have to activate VSync, which is kind of strange. And that's basically all I did so far. And we just went to like one of these arcade machines and clicked on tutorial. So we are here in the tutorial. The essence of fighting, the basics. It's time to learn what it takes to be a fighter. Awesome. I have Street Fighter experience. Depends on what you call it, like kind of. I'm in the middle. Now we try. Okay, here is an interesting part already. We have the classic type, which is the 6-button control layout input thing, which is good. Perform special attacks easier, but fewer attack buttons. That is not good, because if you have fewer attack buttons, you don't have control over certain attacks. Like, if you want to shoot a slower fireball or so with a light punch, instead of with a heavy punch. I don't get it, though. But this is kind of what I want. My problem is not the attack buttons, though. Like, that is not the problem. My problem is that inputs are, like, quarter inputs and the Hadoken input. I'm too inconsistent in some directions. That is really frustrating. That is my biggest problem. Dynamic time. Man, I don't want to have auto input. I guess we can change it anyway. Let's see, modern controls. It's a convenient mode that lets you unleash special move without needing to remember difficult input. It's not too difficult. My problem is not remembering them. I can remember them perfectly. The problem is I can't input them in these situations, which is frustrating. Walking. There's a dash. You can also do this here mid. You can jump. Classic Street Fighter controls. Pressing left. Okay. I don't know why I didn't come before. Good. You have taken first steps toward becoming a fighter. Dashing. Yeah, we know that. Jumping. Whee! Okay, that's a bit too basic. Normal attacks. Alright, now it's time to learn how to attack. Start with normal. You can perform attacks different strengths depending on the button pressed. Press X, light attack. That is a light attack? It's X. This is a light attack. For medium attack. I'm going to punch this guy. Good old Rio. Heavy attack on B. Pressing down allows the character to crouch. Taking this one will crouching attacks. Okay, now he switches. Okay, that's interesting. This is modern attack type. Yes. Two ways of blocking: standing, crouching, block. That's a very important part, I think. The opposite direction of your opponent. Well, that means you're facing. X and A. I assume this is this button. Normal throw, back throw, I assume is the next. I'm supposed to take it. Without this is well offense. Okay, special moves. Now I'm curious how it is. Pressing Y will perform a special move. Okay, that's basically what I need, like forward button uppercut. But you lose, unfortunately, you lose a lot of control with this control scheme. I think it's not really good for that. Super arts. Careful of 3 levels, as indicated. Once again, if you have at least 1 level above, can perform super art. Okay. Try performing the one super art, which you may have already guessed. Use one stock of art gauge. B and Y should be. Press away from your opponent while pressing him at the same time. Give it a shot. For the big one, the level 3 super art, this is every fighter's trump card. As expected, it uses all 3 stocks of guard gauge. Press down to your crouch while pressing one at the same time. That's a command grab. Huh. The drive gauge. For starters, we go over the two basic uses of drive gauge. First off, the drive impact. Press LB to perform a powerful attack. Try it out. What does it do? What? Prepared for it. We can absorb 2 attacks of the opponents, but there are some exceptions. Get in trouble using drive impact to break through. Oh boy. So it's basically, I don't know, kind of a counter move. Interesting. Can have unique characteristics. They can break a cornered opponent's block. Ah, okay. Try it out. Refund by blocking on the stage. So drive impact. And we get a guard crush and can combo from that. Okay. We'll teach you about the drive parry. This is performed by pressing RB down for as a defensive tool. So I didn't feel like I did parry. That was effective against both standing and crouching attacks, and successful drive parry will replenish your drive gauge when you are on your heels. You don't and don't know what to do. Can we? While drive parries are powerful, they can't defend against throws. Try them out in the real fight while performing a drive parry plus at the same time as throw me. A perfect parry is a result of a drive parry the moment the opponent attacks hits you. This can normal tool. What an invaluable tool for your counterattack game practice and make it. Can we stop doing this and make it a part of your everyday's arsenal? Okay, trading drive impacts. Drive impacts are a powerful tool for any fighters, so when an opponent uses them, there's a good way of dealing with them that you should remember. You can use drive parry to defend against drive impact. Try to defend against my drive impact with a drive parry. If you've been cornered in a fight, you can bet your bottom dollar that your opponent will try to put in drive impact. That's easy to predict the attempt to counter with a drive parry. Of course, a good defense is good offense, so you can counter drive impact with one of your own. Try timing it harder than using drive parry, but it can lead to some big damage. Okay, it was also a question I had if I could trade these things. You're a quick learner. When you are, thank you. When you are in a corner, always be ready to deal with an opponent's drive impact. If you sense it coming, you can also try forward jumping out of trouble. What? When you're in the corner, always be ready to deal with an opponent's drive impact. I had to forward jump out of trouble. Burnout. What is that? The drive impact and drive parry are great use for drive gauge, but continuous use will drain the gauge. And if you drain it completely, you'll be unable to use them for a period of time. When your drive gauge is empty, you will enter burnout, and the opponent hits you with a drive impact while you're cornered, you'll be stunned. Ah, this is how the stun mechanic now works, and unable to move at all. Is there a classic stun mechanic though? I was seeing stats for a moment later. When a fighter is at a burnout, they can still be stunned even if they block an impact. Remember, chasing one into the corner gives you more chances to attack. Okay. Let's go to rules. Engagement. A gauge of the top screen displays your vitality. On the left is player 1. Your vitality is mine. Okay. Get hit with the attack, vitality will drop. Once have time limits, blah blah blah. Okay, that's not round ends.
Game over, yo. Too easy.
Each vice has a number of rounds, which no, fine. That's a back throw.
I'm too good.
I'm not sure if it's good to use this. Oh, Birchman, welcome. Nice to see you. Good fight. If aiming for the top. In a fighting ground, you will find the tutorial. Use this to learn various and more powerful techniques. Don't be hasty. Take your time, get stronger. Little by little, on pace. Okay. I have to admit, I don't find the tutorial that useful. The question is modern or classic type input. Oops, sound is good and you can... The game sound is not too loud this time. What I don't like is still this menuing here, I guess. The question is, how do we get into practice mode? Is there a there must be a practice mode in the beta, right? Okay. We can play Street Fighter 2 Turbo, it's funny. What on earth? Yeah, that's good. How are you doing, Birchman? Spectate, wait on one side. Change character. I'm not sure which character I would play. I'm not sure if I would play Luke. I'm not a hugest Luke fan, to be honest. I would like to try out the character though before I do anything with it. Yeah, you can kind of watch some dude. Not bad, lazy Sunday afternoon. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. We also have a lazy afternoon Well, it's not like I do much today, but I have to go like in an hour or so. We're back this evening though. Would like to give this here a bit more try though. I still have to practice Friede. Shop. I don't want to have a shop. Is also chat. How do I get into the freaking training mode? Why is this so incredibly difficult to do? I have to go into the main menu to get. Maybe I can't. You can't tell me you can't get to the training mode from here. Boy, this is why I hate, by the way, this stuff here. Like this, you have to an avatar and run around. I just want to go into a menu, click on training mode, practice mode, or whatever it's called, and play it. Street Fighter 6 beta training mode. Is there one? Training mode. Why do I have to study to and have a PhD in quantum physics to understand how to enter training mode? I have to watch a YouTube video. First of all, I appreciate that you made this video because, in my opinion, it's far too difficult. Okay. I want to offer you a promotion for your channel viewers for us, dude. I just want to play some games and don't mess around with bots and stuff, dude. Just let me alone. These bots these days, really annoying. A plague of humanity. Not sure which character I want to play. Maybe Rio, maybe Jamie. Jamie of the new characters I found kind of interesting. Kimberly also looked kind of cool. I don't know how she works. Same with Miss Chun-Li. Looks a bit different than before, it feels. Would have loved to see like cameos, so that looks a bit different, but I mean, characters all look a bit older now. Classic Ken. He looks rough. He had a rough life. Okay, so if I understand this correctly from the tutorial thing, I can wait on one side and then here I can say go to solo training. And this is how it works, it seems. You can adjust the scenario training mode via pause menu, simple training mode, blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Can I also say stop searching for matches? We have a lot of options here, which is really cool to see. They have a frame meter, that's good. Cancel timing display, that's interesting. Combo practice. Okay, yes, even some stuff. It seems like there's some cool stuff here. Options. The question is, do I want to... We can't switch it here, that's unfortunate. Oh, here. And here I can say if I want to use modern training, modern mode or classic mode. I'm not sure if starting with modern mode is a good idea. Look at this, with frame data. Look at all of this. Definitely would have to check the controls. Classic light punch. Command list. Okay, it's classic Street Fighter input. This is the 3 gauge plus punch. What is the difference between the... Oh, that's a kick button, there's a punch button. Kick is here. Kick. This is the heavy punch, right? Yeah. +1. That's an interesting move. If I read this right, it's +1. This is, by the way, a revolution in a strange way, because like, I can't even believe that this is in the game. Like, so many Japanese fighting games struggle with putting these information into the game. And look at this. Here we can see this is +1. This is +5. It's also +5. What is this? This is -1. Interesting. So the heavy, medium. I don't know how to combo out of this. What's the kick? This here. Was this 3-bar thing? My biggest problem also is, what is the reset input? That is a reset input, okay. Plus 23. I have to admit, Street Fighter is really strange. Plus 30. Okay, frame data is really strange in Street Fighter. If you compare this to I assume this here is the parry. Okay. Heavy kick plus heavy punch equals the drive impact attack. Plus 88 frames. Wow. It was a wall splat. Button. Else is just plus 30. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot, chat. I'm a complete idiot. Forget what I just said. Dummy settings. Stand, crouch, jump, stand, crouch, stand, block, block all. Here it becomes interesting. This is plus 0 on block. Minus 1. Okay, this looks much more like it makes actually sense. 3. Minus 6. If any attacks that are plus, only minus 5. Jump attacks up is plus 5. Plus 7. What is the... This is really good. Into that. Every punch is only minus 3? Okay, that's good. Throw. I mean, throw is plus... Yeah. We have a good meaty. Is this a good meaty? Okay, this medium, this is a medium punch, right? Look at the medium punch is plus 1 on block. Is this only in the corner? Is that a special property? No, plus 1. Cool. It's a safe move. It's... Let me just check something. It's not as good as Chun-Li's, but I think you can crouch maybe. I'm not sure what the hurt box is for this move. Can't see the hurt box, right? Dummy setting. Counter block suite, reversal. How do I say the dummy that it should do the oh, so the command throw. Okay, question chat. How do I play recordings with a dummy? I know that in some fighting games you can just here select recording and then it does the recording. Inactive, play, black, switch block, ending block. Ah. Replay, what can't reversal. Someone's the music. Oh, there's the button for it. Okay, this is how it works. It even shows you how long. Oh, this is pretty sick. It even shows you how long you are in the thing. Okay, that's the training mode. I have to admit, is pretty good. Like, it has tons of options. It gives you tons of information, which is really important. Okay, special moves, unique attacks, forward, medium kick. This is -3, 3, -3. Hermit's elbow, back heavy, strong. Forward heavy kick. 3. Okay, this is some drink mechanic. The problem with this character will be following. It has this drink mechanic. I've seen it in the stream. Cancel Drive Rush. And might be a too difficult character for me to learn. At least especially in 1 hour. Okay, chat.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Not a... Character, okay. Go to solo training. Okay, I'm very curious how Kimberly plays. What was that? Funny. Minus 12. Wow. Minus 30. Minus 32. What is this for a cool move? It doesn't do damage. Is this a dodge move? Okay, I like stuff like this. Talk. 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 Okay, her heavy kick is +2. I like how it simply works. Back throw +21. I did not expect that there would be a difference in back throw plus timings. I guess that makes sense, kind of. Can I set the dummy to text throws? Only block counter. Throw escape. See? Wait. Yeah. So this here, as for example, in Soulcalibur is neutral. Reset to neutral. Good to know. Okay, we need to check. Kimberly maybe is a little bit. What does her super ultimate thing look like? Is it plus?
There we go. Still feeling it.
Minus 25. Okay. And I assume she also has a kick thing. It's minus 25 as well. What is the other button? Parameter basic settings command list. Does she have Tatsu? Down kick. What's 2 bars? What is this stuff here? Wow. Look at this, chat. Ah. Should have an air throw? That would be cool. Neutral, forward, plus this, plus this. I don't get it. Can you use this to... Okay, a standing heavy has this. Her slow medium is also +1. This is good to use this as a frame trap. The problem is I don't know any combos and stuff, so that will take some time. Just put the timer. Boy, time is running short. Is this a parry? Drive parry is a medium punch and medium kick at the same time. Okay. Steadfast strike is the drive impact. I assume this is a drive parry. Okay. I assume during this you can also... I don't understand what this button here means. The sprint is this and a kick. Maybe we take more time. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it makes also sense. Kick was this button? What is this button? Forward is this here. +3. After getting close, sprint. Okay, this is automatically. Wow. So I don't know. No, that's wrong. What do I have to press for a button? Is it a grab? Okay, now I'm curious. If I go to throw escape, so he takes now the throws, basically. What happens if I do the other one? It was again the wrong button, chat. What can he do against this, chat? Let's reset. What am I doing there? Chat, is this... What? Counter. I assume he can crouch. Dummy settings, dummy behavior, crouch. Jump. Right. You see how bad I'm with these inputs. Hitting him will be difficult though. What was that? I don't know how to set this thing on jump on input or so. No, I found it and pressed the wrong button. This is the button, okay. More slow. Oh, Chris. So confusing. Exactly what I feared. Okay, she doesn't jump up when he jumps, it seems. Ah, see? That was what I wanted to try out. Okay, so the defense against this is jumping. Still, I'm not sure. This might be strong. I'm not sure how much damage it does, but if he stands, crouch, or blocks, he gets a hard knockdown, and I get stuff for it. That's kind of cool, I have to admit. Probably annoying. But you have to memorize that you jump. I think jumping after this here hits, even if you block it, you might be able to just punish it by just hitting me when I rush. I could do this, and it would also hit, but I think even this would kind of the jump stuff, you know? Very interesting. Does this eat a bar? It doesn't look like it. This eats a bar. This eats half a bar. Interesting. pretty cool. So it's light punch, heavy, only kick at the end. Okay, so it's just the kicks. What was the last kick? Heavy kick? Heavy kick. That's the move. Okay. So like minus on block is so minus 12. Interesting. Okay, when we enter training mode, because I have to go soon. Time runs out so slowly.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Maybe we can make a next level noob match. I'm curious how many people here are. I'd also like to go to the options really quick. Display. Brightness setting is wrong. Basic display. Holographics, okay.
On a winning streak.
Does it work? Kind of works, okay.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Casual matches on. Searching for opponent.
Currently have a player on a winning streak.
Oh, a character's wrong. I want to play Kimberly.
The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
I have to say, I hope it kind of works for both. I don't like the system where I have to go to a cabinet and then find out what's going on. Like, I'm not the hugest fan of that. Guilty Gear did this as well. I hated it.
The featured player's win streak.
It says I'm searching for an opponent. I don't know how many people there are.
We currently have a player. The fe-
I am a beginner. What is this?
The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
I would say I'm more here in this area.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
No, not new to fighting games, so... Am I searching for ranked games or what?
We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Like, I have no idea of combos with this character, except this one that we just found out. No, we
Featured player's
didn't find it out, we looked it up. But, yeah. That's not that important, kind of, in very early beginning parts. I'm just curious why it takes so long to find an opponent. I guess I could just go to some of these cabinets and then find an opponent faster, but it makes no sense to fight somebody
we currently
who is much better. Waiting for opponent. Okay, I'm curious what happens now.
Here comes a new challenger.
Unpleasant. I didn't check the frame data on the stuff, on the jumps.
We're seeing you on the scene.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, I didn't expect it. No, I wanted to press. Oh, I want to throw, and I pressed the button in Soulcalibur to throw. Which I think I have on LB. Or L2, I forgot which. Oh, no, LB, it's L2. Ah. Oh, for this button. Problem is, I no. Oh, that's unfortunate. I couldn't do the strange fireball thing. Like it's too confusing for me to just get these stupid directional inputs in. Return to match from previous mode. I don't know what's going. Can we just do a rematch? The problem is, I'm too like I would love to stay in training mode and search for players or so. Okay, now it's faster at least. Here's a problem. I did not get my rush out. I don't know. It's too. I'm not used to, like I said, these weird inputs. The only circle, like the Tatsu, would kind of work because I use this in Soulcalibur times as well. But with Taki to get into possession or so, but I rarely do. I would simply wish that they would get rid of, like, the problem, so many things. I hope that this easy input mode would just get rid of this annoying quarter circle inputs, which I'm very bad at to do consistently. It's just too much to learn in such a short amount of time for me. Oh, don't pause the searching all the time, dude. Just want to do something. I know we can sprint if we press down the button. This is the camera button. Interestingly, if if I press it, it's like in Dark Souls where the camera switches in the direction where the character is. It's, I guess, not really necessary because the fight is R2D anyway. Of interest that they put in this stuff in. Okay, we can do this. Interesting. But yeah, it was bad. I did not manage to do anything I learned. I would like to be in training mode while searching though. I mean, it's possible to sit at a cabin and wait for somebody, but I would just prefer doing matchmaking and stuff. Like, I don't need all of this. I just need training mode and searching for an opponent in the meantime. I'm not sure if it's just... Like, we were in the training mode and did practice a lot at a cabin in a dark corner, and we never found a match. So that's kind of strange. I'm not sure if it's better to go directly for ranked matches, that you find them fast. I mean, it's a beta, I don't care about my rank, but I'm bad terribly in this game anyway. I'm just sad that I couldn't do the move. That's punch, that's kick. Either I'm not used to the Street Fighter stuff, especially for some of the things I do, like funny combo stuff. The problem is when I play Street Fighter, or also it was the same problem why I lost a bit interest in Guilty Gear. It's like, I don't want to fight the controls, I want to do the moves. I hate investing so much time in a bit of time is okay, but for me, as somebody who struggles with precise inputs, it's 8 win streak. Awesome.
This will be a good fight. Round one.
No. That EX. Wow. I think the standard crouch is +1. We should use this maybe a bit more as a frame trap. Too much combos that work. Ah. I also want to do the grab, but I never get the grab going. Oh, I don't know the property there, how to follow up combo stuff. Can I maybe get normal enemies and also bad at the game? Let's oh, that's a cool attack. Eh? Oh, that's how the slide works. That was a cross up, I think. Crossover. Ah, was not ready. Yes, he also has like this other move that's basically like a fireball where she rushes forward and does like a move. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hey. I don't know what to do with this move. Oh no. Didn't do one button. Was close though. I almost got him. How much time? Okay, running out of time. Maybe I should do this. Oh, she had also a touch surfer. What about that? That can. Is this useful as anti-air? I don't know what a good anti-air move of her is. Like I said, don't know a good anti-air move. The other guy is also not that good. I think he presses a lot of buttons. Did I block that? Frustrating. I need a different opponent. Still, I would love to go to the training mode and then just search on opponent. Okay, that was fast. What on earth is this? So funny. What is on? Nah, wrong button. Don't know what's good. Maybe this. Maybe the heavy kick is good too. Oh, dude. Just let me try my thing here. Oh, man. So frustrating. I don't know why this move doesn't come out. It annoys me greatly. The most frustrating part about fighting games is if you have, I don't know, hundreds of hours in another fighting game, then switch, and it doesn't work. You know what I mean? It's like I always feel crippled. I can't do what I want to do. It takes so much work to get to the point where the character does what you want the character to do. Can we do... I'm on the wrong button, that's the problem. Phone. Can we stop phoning? Maybe hit her? What was the other move that I had? Can maybe do stuff out of this? I don't get it. That's a cool move. Wanted to do the Tatsu, she didn't do it 2 times. That's how it should look. I don't know how to anti-air. Which button it is. Not again. Man! Woman, just do the Tatsu! What is wrong with this? It's so annoying. Do the Tatsu, like I tried 16 times. Just do it. I don't care if I get hit or die, but just do the move I want to do. Holy moly, is this annoying. And not again. Like, I predicted he would jump. That is the grab button. Oh, I wanted to do the Tatsu. Tatsu doesn't beat him? Well, that is unfair. That's really unfair, chat. Why does the Tatsu not beat his jump? How do we anti-air with this character? What? Awesome that he has a stupid... He has to do... Like... I can't believe it, like, this is so unfair. I hate when moves not coming out. This is the same all over again. This is so frustrating as in Guilty Gear. Can we just have games where you don't have to do stupid quarter circle inputs all the time and tatsus and I don't know what. The problem is I need to go. I would like to play a bit more. That's the most annoying part. I have like a few minutes left, maybe we can make a match or two. How do I get out of this stupid mode? Like, this controls makes me angry. Hello? Why does it say pause? Why can't I use my character? Not anymore. Okay. This system is just the worst system. I don't know. It's my opinion. It's terrible. I don't want to wait here at this cabin. I just want to search the complete arena for an opponent and be in the training mode while I'm doing so. It says waiting for opponents. And I think it only starts the match when I'm doing stuff there. You know what I mean? Like, it's terrible. Open matchmaking setting. Yeah, that's what I would need to do. What is a good NTF for Kimberly? I need to know that. I didn't check the frame data of her kicks. +5. Good to know. There was a crossover up. Okay, the air things are always plus. This is the same. +5. This one is pretty good, I think. Maybe this is a good anti-air. Let's maybe Google this. It's too difficult to find out. Street Fighter 6 Kimberly anti-air. I don't need optimal stuff. I need very simple stuff. What was that? Quarter circle back kick. Nah, I tried to use this, but it's not. It was just bad luck from the timing.
Feeling nervous?
I don't know. You see, you don't find an opponent here, so you have to end the training session. That is terribly done in the beta, in my opinion. Like, this is the standard way how to play. I'm already frustrated. I think the training mode is really good. I'm frustrated by finding matches. Like, that is, in my opinion, just far too difficult. I don't want to sit at a cabin and randomly find, like, a random player. You know, I have to, of course... I mean, I also find, like, in theory, you can have a matchmaking. When I physically go somewhere and try to play somebody who is maybe sitting and waiting for somebody, it has always a problem. Like this dude here also. Please can, but I'm not sure if you can see the profile of the other player. Like, is he good? You know what I mean?
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
I have no way of figuring out how good these people are, I think. It's always kind of a problem.
The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
they're not the hugest fan of. Who's messaging me?
We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Why does it take so incredibly long to find somebody? This is only per server?
The featured player's win streak has been stopped. The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Maybe try ranked or so, maybe that's better.
We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Here comes a new challenger. Let us
Okay,
round one.
wrong side, huh? Okay, we anti-ad. Ouch. Wow. Why does this guy use his parry stuff so much? What I planned doing neutral stuff. I wanted to slide! Woman, slide! You don't slide. Always press the wrong button. Yeah, fantastic game. He's clearly better than me. Now I have to play again. Wow, the jumps. Of course, he jumped. Can we do the... Always... Does it only say count as 2? Yeah, sure. I have to fight against people that are so much better than I am. I can't even do a combo. I pressed request a match. That was not what I wanted. I want to find a new opponent. Okay. Also, didn't I switch to beginner or something? This game is so weird, like, in my opinion, unnecessarily complicated in some parts. Ranked matches, yeah. Random stage settings, either side, commentary. That's pretty cool. You can get off commentary stuff here. I don't get it.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
How much time do I have? I only have to get going.
Here comes a new challenger.
Nowhere to run.
Round 1.
Nice, let's go. Sorry, no fear.
Why do I always press this button? I can't get away from it. I don't get why she gets 5 billion things there. Always press the wrong button. I don't know what it is with me. Always press instead of the medium kick. I don't know what this move is. Can I attack crouch it? How can she always do this? She has air grabs as well. Eat so many grabs here. These weird moves. Is this a grab? Air grab? I really like air grabs. Chat, I'm so bad. I can't get use of my habits of doing wrong inputs. Really frustrating. Woman, why don't you do the Tatsu? I inputted 6 times. Like, I don't get this game at times. Half circle back kick. I tried it 5 times when you thought, oh, I got it. Maybe I try the Tatsu. It didn't work. Tatsu didn't work again. Finally! Does he want to do that? Oh man, why can't you just die? Yeah, funny game. Chat, so frustrating. It doesn't do a rematch. I have to go, chat. It's really unfortunate. I would have loved to win at least a match. It would have maybe sweetened my day a little bit at least. This was now, as a result, insanely frustrating. How do I get out of this game? I hate this. The menu stuff of Capcom is just so incredibly terrible on PC. For no idea, it triggers me almost. Just make a button, it says options, a button, exit game. What are you doing there? Just tell me what these buttons are. I just don't want to find... Like, makes me really angry. Whatever, chat, I really have to end the stream. And yeah, I'm sorry for getting salty here, but man, it was really a frustrating thing. Like, so something like the game has potential, I think, a lot, and you get used to all the weird stuff, I guess. But it has again weird stuff in it, like I don't know, strange UI systems, which is unnecessary. Just make a button, label it training mode. Let me go inside it. I go press start, go to options and search matches. And then the game just shows me matches. How about that, Capcom? I don't know why Japanese UI designers and friends always want to have this weird little extra bit of, I don't know, make stupid stuff in it that is completely unnecessary. Nobody asked for it. And it's insanely annoying on top of that. Just let me search matches while in training mode. Like, what? How do you think people play this game? I had to literally go to a YouTube channel and look up a video to find the training mode. Like, no, I don't want to set up these weird cabinets things there. I find this terrible. Can we just remove this? Just give me a menu. It has its charm, I guess, but... really annoying. Maybe there is a button, I didn't see it or so, but yeah, it should not be that difficult to go into the training mode and search for matches, which is usually what every fighting game player does. To get a bit more used to the game, practice combos. Like, I can't do this while waiting for an opponent. That makes it insanely stupid. I'm not sure what Capcom was thinking there, but I'm not a fan of what they were thinking. I could, of course, sit down there, play random matches, but what if I just want to play some of these ranked matches because they have the tendency to give me better matchmaking with players on my skill after I do a couple of matches? Really unfortunate. Especially if we lost this. Like, I'm not sure if he would have won there against the Ken, but at least this, like, 1 HP he had left. I die. I don't know. Nothing went my way. I feel very crippled playing this in comparison to Soulcalibur, but that's to be expected. But this is always killing the fun for me, the problem. Like, I don't even try to make fancy combos. It's just, okay, here I'm in this position. I have to press this button. When I think of a simple input method, it is, let me do a dragon punch, forward punches, or whatever. Or make it, I don't know, chat. It just feels terrible. Like, if you do the simplified input mode, I feel like you lose a lot of control of your character because you can't... I'm not even sure if it makes a difference. The game tells you too little, in my opinion, to evaluate if it's a good habit or not. It could be if you get used to it, and then you like the game and want to get better at it, and then you have to learn the classic input anyway because it's far superior or so. That would be very unfortunate, I feel. Like, I'm not a fan of all of this stuff. It's really frustrating as a result. I don't mind losing or so. It's just, I don't want to not win because moves are not coming out all the time. I don't want to fight the control. That is just bullshit. Can we please get rid of this? Like, can we think of players like me who really struggle with all these quarter circle forward input, quarter circle back, dragon punch input stuff? I can't do them consistently in both directions, depending on which side I am. It always feels terrible if I know, oh no, the enemy threw me to the right side of the ring, now I can't do the inputs anymore. That is not good. That is not good. In other games, in my opinion, by reducing the amount of inputs like this, you could make it easier. Give me, like, be creative. Give me some way to input this easier. Like, my biggest problem are these directional inputs with half circles, quarter circles, dragon punch inputs, I don't know what. And those are you have so little time. It's such a fast game. You have so little time to input them. And I know what to do. And I notice, oh, I knew that he was doing this, but I get rewarded for it because the input doesn't come out. because I'm too terrible at doing them, and that feels insanely frustrating. But yeah, I complained a lot. I have to leave now. I'm already too late. And yeah, that's very unfortunate. But yeah, see you people later this evening, because I just want to play. Maybe do some less frustrating things and train Frida or so. I'm not sure. But yeah, see you later, people.